It's jewelry jar time. I think I'm going to say that each time I get a jewelry jar. So, hi, it's Susie. Welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome in. I am a part-time reseller. I sell directly here from YouTube. I also have an Etsy shop, an eBay store, a Poshmark closet, and I also sell things on the Real. So today's video, as you can see, I have a jewelry jar. It is from Savers, and if you have been following me, you know that I had purchased 3 of them at the same time, each one a different price point and size. I had opened up a small one, I opened up a medium-sized one, and this here is the largest one, which as you can see costs $24.99. So I have my tray all ready so I can spill everything out onto it. Let's open this together and see what they sent, what they included. So, okay, cut this open with my beautiful, adorable, cute box cutter that I got from Young Star Girl. And let's see. Wow, this is a heavy belt buckle. It's like rhinestones with camo print. Okay, we'll go over that in a second, but in the meantime, let me take everything out and spill it onto the tray. Okay, got everything out, I think. Oh no, there's... I think that's it. All right, so here we have it. Doesn't look like much, but let me organize it, untangle it if need be, and we'll go over what's inside. Okay, so I sorted everything out from the jar, and I'm gonna start off with the craft items because everything else on this tray is in good condition. So this is what I found, and this is what will be added to the craft lot that I've been accumulating for during the past 2 videos, unjarring the previous Savers jewelry jars. So if you've been following me, you know that the craft lot consists of this so far. So I'm going to continue to add to it from this last jar, the biggest jar. So let's begin with this. This here, beautiful brooch. As you can see, if you take a quick look on the top, it's missing a rhinestone, as well as over here and on the left, and even on the bottom. So this is a really pretty brooch. You still have the string from where the price tag was attached to, I believe. And all it needs is rhinestone replacements. It's a really nice brooch. Here you can see what it looks like on the back side. Do you see that pin? See how far it comes out past the rollover clasp? Yeah, pretty old, but super nice. So you know what? This is going to go into the craft lot. Next up, we have another brooch. This is pretty regal. Beautiful shades of green. And if you looked here, it is missing one round oval rhinestone on the bottom. And that's it. Turn it around. You can see the pin is there's a lot of wear. So this has been quite loved. This here will go into the craft lot as well. Next up we have these. Multicolored braided cords. I guess you could make a lanyard out of it, or even a bracelet. They're tied with string. These are great crafting strands to do whatever you like. So you get these 2 strands in the craft lot as well. Next up is this. This I saw on the very bottom of the jar. Beautiful polished wooden beads. These are, I like wood. I like the organic components. This here is actually broken. Here's the other end. Maybe it's not broken because it is secured. Maybe it's not broken. It has a large wooden cross on the bottom. Huh. So I switched out the matte. I believe the darker matte shows everything a lot better. So let's continue with what's going into the craft lot. We have this multi-strand plastic necklace that has the brass tone hardware on the ends. Wow, this is really long. What is that? What is that? Is that hair? Oh my goodness, that is gray hair. Oh, gross. Okay. Someone with gray or blonde hair wore this. I will remove that gingerly and add this to the craft lot. Yeah, why not? Next up we have this one. This is a multi-string fabric cord with a really nice pendant. Very old, very worn. Here's the hardware. This can be revived by polishing. This is going into the craft lot bag. Here's another necklace, silver tone. You have, these are plastic. You have a faux pearl hanging off the bottom of it. Craft item. You have a oh, that's a broken necklace. A little angel charm. These will go into the craft lot. Faux pearl, silver tone, lobster claw. Oh, that looks, this feels like a freshwater pearl. This has a little starfish. This looks like an anklet. I see some copper peeking through here, so this will be, well, everything here is craft, so I don't even have to say that. Here you have a statement necklace, missing some rhinestones. Yeah, there's a few missing. There's the back. Keychain, lots of copper peeking through. Let's look at the charms. How cute. You got a little fishy, black enamel fish with rhinestones. You have a seahorse. You have a shell, missing rhinestones. You have a starfish, And you have an angelfish. Okay. Definitely can repurpose those. Here you have a, I would say this is an ankle bracelet. A stretchy seed bead. This I think is a Pure Vita cord bracelet. Okay. Oh, I think those were, okay, we'll look at that later. I think those were single earrings. You have this bracelet marked something over there. $14K MGJ. This is broken. This will go into the craft lot. Here, wow, this bracelet has a fold-over clasp. Pretty cool, but look at, it's missing something in the middle. So, otherwise, everything else, the components, it looks good. You can add something to the middle and make this your own. So this will be in the craft lot. You have this snake chain. Very slinky. It needs to be attached. Or I think that spring ring needs to be replaced. Yeah, see that? So you got this. Here's another, oh wow. That's a broken necklace. Let's look at it. These could very well be CZs. It could be sterling. So that's going into the craft bag. You have another necklace with a druzy. Matte gold tone. There's the back of it. That's a real druzy, I believe. Perhaps. You have a Alex and Ani. Is it? Ooh, how pretty. Look at that. Snowflake. But look at this bracelet. It is worn. I would reuse that charm. Okay. What else? We have a paper clip chain. We have a snake chain. Okay. Now let's bring all this back into view. Okay, these are single earrings. Look at this. It's a clip-on. It's a bone. And this guy, it's a hook earring. It's a black skeleton. What's this? Okay, these are actual, it's an actual pair that you just slip over. They look craft lot. This would be craft lot. Here is a single earring. A single earring. Here's a ring. Boy, is this tarnished. Like a, it is tarnished, but I like the colors. It's missing a stone right there. This looks brass to me. Size 7. Wonder if you can clean this up. This will be in the craft lot. That ring. Here's another ring. This is a costume ring, silver tone. Let's put this on the mandrel too. That's a 7 1/4. There's copper peeking through on the sides. Wow, then you got all this bling. And it's missing one. Tiny little one right there. This will be a craft lot item as well. Okay. Single earring. Single earring. Okay. These can be earrings. You just need to add jump rings and a ear wire onto it. It is halite, perhaps, or magnesite, and then it is a closed back. So this is going to go into the craft lot. That's a single earring, malachite. Here's a little wing charm. This will go into the craft bag. Oh gosh, that lady's hair. Okay, that was gross. Starfish. Post earrings that are missing rhinestones. Craft. Oh, you got a pair. I wonder what these are. And it's one is gold and one is discolored, like the gold wash has come off. I'll put these into the craft lot. This is some kind of little cylinder that'll go into the craft lot. So, oh gosh, so I only have this. I was creating a single earring lot from the earrings that were found in the other 2 jewelry jars, so I will continue that. So these will be in the single earring lot. Now, with the craft lot pieces are all done, we can go over this. But before we do that, let me just show you the craft bag. So this is everything that is from the 3 jewelry jars from Savers, along with a few other pieces that I added. So here you go. I will weigh it and put that on the screen for you. And let's move on and see what else was in this jar. So got my scale ready, and here's the craft lot. But before I weigh it for you, I just want to let you know that I added a bunch of earrings to the craft lot that can be repurposed. Many of them may be missing some things or have some wear, and that way you can reuse the components. In fact, look at this. There's a little fish in there. And I think I'm going to add this to the craft lot as well, these beautiful wooden beads, because after looking at this, I'm pretty sure that this part was attached here, and it was probably used as a wall hanging. So I'm going to add this to the bag. And I noticed there was another bracelet that I forgot about. It was on the side when I was filming. And it is a silver tone bracelet in great condition, holding a little angelfish. So this will go into the craft lot as well. So now let's bring the scale into view, and you can see how much this bag weighs. Wow, exactly 4 pounds. So this will be item number 1 for the, what's going on? I'm going to say almost 1 more ounce, it would be 4 pounds. It said 4 before, but I think you get it. This will be item number 1. Okay, now we're ready to go over everything else that I had on that tray. But you know what? After looking at it all, I want to add a few more pieces to the craft lot. And it's going to be this bracelet, this bracelet, and this ring. This ring is a copper tone ring. As you can see, there's a lot of wear, but it's quite nice. Hopefully someone who has some type of cleaner for metals can shine this up nice and make it new again. So these items will go into the craft lot. So I must say that I was very pleasantly surprised to find what was on the bottom of this jewelry jar. You know what they say, you know, the little things is really what you want to look for, and you got to look at everything carefully. I found a lot of things. Let's start off with this one here. This, as you can see, is a beautiful, delicate, very delicate. In fact, it's a miniature S chain. It is signed here on the plate. There's a spring ring clasp. Let's bring you in close and see if we could see that together. And on the bottom, it does say 925 Italy. On the top, there is some type of symbol and maybe the number 43 and the letters A, R in block letters. And then on the spring ring clasp, very faintly, it does say 925, right where, if I look at it this way, it would be where the 7 p.m. mark would be. Let's see if it's also on the opposite side. I don't know. There is some faint marks on the opposite side. And maybe not on this side. Well, anyway, this here is a beautiful mini S chain. And on the mandrel, it falls down to 7 inches. And it weighs 0.64 grams. So this one here is going to be number 2. Next up, we have this necklace. Silver tone, has a spring ring clasp, nice chain, holding an open heart pendant. I like this design. Look at that. Okay, if I put it down, you can see it better. The chain runs through, well, it's actually attached to the back of the heart, and then it continues on to the bottom, while the other chain attaches to the heart and ends there. This chain that's extended ends off with a cylinder. Looking at the heart, every rhinestone is there. They're glass. Who knows? They could be crystal. It's a nice size pendant. The setting, very nice. The back has the open construction. This necklace has an 8-inch drop, making it 16 inches. And no extender. Very nice. So we have this one here. And this will be number 3. Next up, another necklace. Spring ring clasp. You know what? This here pendant actually was in the box by itself, and I placed this chain on it. In fact, there's maybe 2 more pendants here that were alone, and I found chains for them. So let's take a look at this one here. This one is pretty special. Look at the setting. You have the graduated faceted. These could very well be crystal as also. You know what? At the end of the show, I will test all the pieces that are signed for precious metal, and I will also test the stones and show you the result on the Presidium gem tester. So that will be at the end of the show, since we have so much to go through. This here actually is signed on the plate, and it says SU925IN. I don't know what that means. And I believe it's signed on the spring ring clasp as well. There is something on there. Let's look at the opposite side. I think that was the same side that I just saw. Well, we'll test this. And back to the pendant. If I show this to you, it, including the bail, it is an inch and a quarter high. Now tell me these are not beautiful. There seems to be tarnish. So let's see. That shines up pretty well. Okay. Open back, as you can see. They are foil back, and the back of the pendant, it is signed 925 right there. And there's something else. I thought I saw initials. That is really hard to see. That is pretty hard to make out. Okay, so this one here has a 9.5 inch drop, making the necklace portion 19 inches long. And as I said, the pendant is 1.25 inches high. We have this one, and the weight of this is 2.59 grams, but you have to take into account the gemstones. So we have this one, and this will be number 4. Next up, we have this costume necklace. This one has a lobster claw clasp closure and an extender, and here's the chain. It is holding this dragon, and the dragon on the end of the tail, there is a heart-shaped amber tone rhinestone. Here you can see what it looks like on the back side. This dragon pendant necklace has an 8-inch drop, making it 16 inches long, and the extender adds up to 2 inches. So we have him, and this one will be number 5. Next up, we have this really nice pendant, and the oval black cabochon, I believe, is onyx. As you can see, it is bezeled. There is a tarnish. It's on this snake chain that has these bead stations. Marked Italy and 925. Marked Italy. Okay, so these findings on either side of the clasp are marked Italy and 925. Now, when we take a look at the clasp, I don't see any markings on it. This does have tarnish, but we'll test everything. In fact, this is married to the pendant. Here's the pendant. Here's the back of it. It does say something on the back. It says Israel silver 9. Let's try that again. 925. Israel silver. So this is pretty old if it says silver spelled out like that. Here you can see the pendant. This one here measures in at an 1.5 inches high, including the bail. And the necklace portion has a drop of 9.5. So this is 19 inches long. The weight of this, 9.87 grams. So this is something that will be tested. Item number 6. Next up we have this, I would say this is a Southwestern style open cuff. How nice is this? It's got the beautiful leaf motifs on either side, and then you have these metal round cabochons, and then the middle portion is cold, but you know what, taking a look at it, it is scratched up quite a bit. You see that? Let's see if I grab the other magnifier, you can see better. Oh, right there, I see some verdigris. You see that? Right in that crevice over here. Huh. I see no signatures unless it was rubbed off. Let's grab the magnet. Okay. This one is going to be tested. Weighing this, it came out to 16.19 grams. The size of this falls down to, well, it's not even reaching 7 1/4. So I'm going to say 7 comfortably. So we have this, which is one of my favorites so far in this jar. This is so nice. This one, number 7. Hey everyone, I am going to stop right here at this point. I cut the video in half. This became quite a long unjarring, and there was a lot of testing to be done. So part 4 of 4 will be scheduled tomorrow. Yeah, on a day that I don't normally post a video. Wednesday, same time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please set your alerts so we can finish unjarring the largest jar from Savers to see what else I got. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this content, please take time to give me a thumbs up. And if there's anything you would like to purchase, you know the instructions are coming up soon, right after this segment. I also include them below in the description box, but you can wait till tomorrow until we finish seeing what's in this jar. So thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.